Olemme saaneet viherpäivien seminaariin kansainvälisiä vieraita ja seuraava haastattelu suoritetaan englanniksi. Good afternoon, Kajsa Nilsson and Elin Eklund, and welcome to Finland. You just had your lecture about successful park maintenance. Have you enjoyed Finland? Your first timer in here?
Yes, it's lovely. We're really happy to be here, and yes, it's the first time for both of us.
Yeah, we had a really nice walk yesterday on the ice outside here at Jyväskylä. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay, so nice to hear. Your lecture was about the successful park maintenance, and you have made your university research about this subject. And what was the starting point? Why it was important to make a research from this subject?
Yes, I think we both had experience from working in the with maintenance in municipalities, and we took a course together at university about combining perennial plantings, and there were so many ideas and visions about beautiful parks and so on. And we felt there was a little bit of a gap between what we had learned from working with the maintenance and what the university taught us about everything. So,
but a lot started when we were looking at one book. We were sitting in a bus together, and it's a book from Enköping, plant composition. And there it was really, we were like, how does it work?
Yeah. The park administration in Enköping, they had a book published about their work. That's a book that got really famous actually in the garden sector of Sweden.
Yeah, very inspiring.
Yeah. Okay. And what are the main problems in Sweden with the park maintenance?
Well, in our thesis we discussed a few different challenges, such as economic cuts, of course, also reorganizations, and the feeling that the park administration gets limited impact on major decisions within the municipality.
And hard to find staff that comes every season, so that you have educated staff. Also.
There is also a lot of traditional thoughts on how to maintain parks, and it's hard to come with new ideas and innovative thinking. So.
Okay. So what was your research about? What was the topic and what did you find?
Yes, so our topic is to make this guideline about success factors, how 4 park administrations works, and what they define is their successful factors. So it was a lot of interviewing with them.
So these four park administrations were a little bit famous in Sweden. During the studies, our teachers talked about these places, and so we understood that they have done something differently, and it's worth to investigate what they have come up with.
Okay. Have these guidelines that you pursued, that have they been into action?
Well, they are pretty much into action in these municipalities. So we haven't really come up with anything by ourselves. We have just, summarized what they have taught us and what they have found successful themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got any feedback about the guidelines?
Well, we have had a few presentations before this one. You presented at your municipality in Jönköping.
Yeah. So the feedback is maybe that we start a discussion, I think.
Okay.
And when we were to Visby and Gotland, it was a lot of question after. But
there is an organization that connects all the the lead gardeners of the cities, so to say. So this organization also wanted us to come and hold a lecture, and we're really interested in the results. So it's really nice.
Yes, and that is our aim, to spread the word, and so more can get to know this and get inspired.
So where you have been made some presentations about the guidelines. You are now in Finland and you have made some in Sweden, but where's somewhere else maybe?
No, that's it for now.
Okay.
But we hope to maybe more countries.
Okay.
Who knows?
Of course, yeah.
Let's hear out there. They're coming.
Yes.
Do you have any ideas for Finland? What should we do in here?
Well, I think Finland and Sweden is quite similar actually. So I think you could get inspired from this work, and it's focusing towards the small municipalities. We have many of those in Sweden, and I believe maybe in Finland too.
Yes. Maybe inspire the small cities and municipalities, maybe more. Yes. And yes, we have the last question about the guidelines. So where we can find them?
Yes. So the guideline is part of our master thesis, and this you can download for free. Yes, but it's in Swedish. So we have also translated just the guideline into English if somebody is interested in having the English version. And I believe maybe you can help us distribute this. Yeah.
Of course.
And it's very practical tips and advices, so it's it's easy to use. We think. Yeah.
Pretty concrete.
Concrete. Yeah.
Okay. And what's next? Do you have any work coming? Maybe some new research or something like that?
Well, we hope to be able to spread the knowledge even more in the Swedish municipalities, and maybe try to
Get in contact with the
Yeah.
small municipalities here if they are interested to have a lecture or something.
exactly make a workshop and a lecture, and sort of go out into the Swedish municipalities.
That sounds really good. Thank you very much, and it's lovely to have you here. Lisäämme heidän esityksensä ja nämä guidelineit tähän samaan päivitykseen, ja niitä saa seminaarilaiset sitten myöhemmin käyttää. Kiitoksia paljon, jatketaan seuraavilla aiheilla ihan kohta.